November 1939, Hitler attacked Poland, which was swiftly overrun and took Denmark within a day. The Netherlands and Belgium were the next to fall, allowing Hitler to invade France. By the 13th of May 1940, the Germans had arrived in France. The speed of the invasion had ensured its success and became known as the Blitzkrieg or the Lightning War.
In prison, I wrote Mein Kampf, My Struggle. I formed the National Socialist Party and came to power in 1933. I promised to make Germany great again after our humiliation at the Treaty of Versailles. I promised full employment and to make a defence that Germany can be proud of. And to make Germany a master race. My army is sweeping through the heart of Europe. My next target is London, England. Over to my Field Marshal Goering. Our troops will invade from the Scilly Islands, Belgium, Holland, Norway, but our main source of troops will come from Germany. I am speaking to you from the Cabinet Room at 10 Downing Street. This morning, the British Ambassador in Berlin handed the German government a final note stating that unless we heard from them by 11 o'clock, that they were prepared at once to withdraw their troops from Poland. A state of war would exist between us. I have to tell you that no such undertaking has been received, and that consequently this country is now at war with Germany. I have nothing to offer you but blood, toil, tears and sweat. We have before us an ordeal of the most grievous kind. Our policy is to wage war by land, sea and air. With all our might and with God's strength. Our aim is victory at all costs, and without victory there is no survival. to a break. To prevent this happening, you tape your windows up like this. During the war, you had to take all the street signs out in order to confuse the German spies. You have to take our gas masks everywhere we go in case there is an air raid. If there is an air raid, our teacher will take us down to the air raid shelters. It was very hard to speak with the gas mask on. When we were in the air raid shelters, we would do our tables like this. And it was very hard. After we were free from London, we saw a cow. It was the first time we'd ever saw a cow and it frightened us. We also thought meat them on trees, but later on we found out that it came off all different kinds of animals. She looks a proper cook, madam. Please, Alice, can I go with my sister? You certainly can't. Before the outbreak of war, these usually consisted of assembling the children in the playground and marching them off to the nearest railway station and back. Gordon Chancel, now living in Camden, was attending the school that found a simple solution. We did it without leaving the school. The teacher stood in one corner of the playground and pointed to the floor and said, "This is the railway station over here." We were then assembled in groups and made to march around the playground to the spot he had pointed out, stop, turn around and go back to where we had started. And that was it. Nationals. The first was against Wales in 2-2-2. The second was on the 19th of February against Scotland. We won 6-2. And another local game was Preston versus Oldham. Preston won 4-1. Many professional footballers volunteered the forces. 40 out of 42 Arsenal players joined up. Many teams lost their grounds. Arsenal had to share White Hart Lane with Tottenham. Plymouth and Dundee lost their grounds for a short length of time. And one of the curious results of the war was that many of the games between the forces were like internationals. Some of the sports suffered more than football. There were no county cricket championship matches played during the war. Not only were many young men away from home, but playing fields were sometimes piled up. However, there were some who were determined to enjoy their sport, whatever the dangers. Richmond Golf Club made up New Zealand one was. The player whose stroke was affected by the simulation explosion of the bomb before shell may play another ball from the same place.
This side of the ocean.
Across the Straits of Dover. Between the 27th of May and the 4th of June 1940, 338,226 men were evacuated, many of them in the fleet of little ships including pleasure craft and fishing boats. By a miracle, an army had been saved.
While we were in France, all our weapons were stolen by the Germans, and we were stranded on the French beaches, so all the fishing boats from Dunkirk had to come and save us. We never got a lot of pay in nursing, and we did go over the seas to help the wounded people. They came over to us.
Your We are